In 1947, two great Jewish educational institutions were located in Southern California. The University of Judaism in Los Angeles, the vision of Dr. Mordechai Kaplan, who advocated the creation of a school incorporating the diverse elements of Jewish culture under one roof. Brandeis Camp Institute, or BCI, which was founded 6 years earlier east of the Mississippi by renowned educator Dr. Shlomo Bardeen before moving to Simi Valley. The institute was named after Louis D. Brandeis, our nation's first Jewish Supreme Court Justice. The UJ, originally housed in the vacant Sinai Temple building and relocated to numerous Los Angeles locations, moved permanently to the Familian campus in 1977. Founding President Dr. Simon Greenberg and his successor, Dr. David Lieber, created a legacy of great foresight and leadership, receiving generous contributions from supporters in the community as friends of the university. Today, the university is held in the highest regard as an academic institution that welcomes students from all over the world.
When I took over as president of the university in 1992, I was only 41 years old. In fact, I remember when Dr. Lieber announced that he was going to retire, I was only 39, and all I kept thinking is, I want to be 40, I want to be 40, so I could be taken seriously. But 41 is still pretty young, and especially following someone like Dr. Lieber. I take particular pleasure in hearing what our alumni are doing in the community. So many of them are Jewish leaders here in the greater Los Angeles area, and even more are leaders throughout the United States.
I'm the rabbi and spiritual leader of Beit Shuvah. Beit Shuvah is the only Jewish residential recovery center in the United States that integrates spirituality, Judaism, 12 steps, and psychotherapy.
And it was so wonderful for me because as an executive director, every single day, I have to be able to read a grant, I have to be able to write a grant, I have to go out and ask for $1 million gift. Those are all things that I learned here that I wouldn't have gotten in any other MBA program.
The professors in this program are seasoned professionals in their own nonprofits or retired from running nonprofits, and they have a lot to say on the subject matter.
With my MBA at AJU, I was able to get my first job at 26 as an executive director of a homeless shelter in New York. That doesn't happen ever.
Many people have been kind enough to say that the university has moved really much more into a national stage and has become an institution of greater prominence during the last couple of decades. And if I had to point to specific things that I think have really catapulted us in that direction, I would have to speak first, of course, of the Witt Center for Continuing Education, because that has become, over time, the single largest program in Jewish adult education in the entire United States. Then, of course, there's our rabbinical school.
At Ziegler, I'm able to pursue a lot of areas, whereas I feel at other schools I would have to kind of whittle down my interests. Whereas here I have developed a passion for teaching that I never realized I had before.
We endeavor to make sure that not only are they well grounded in Jewish sources, but that they understand how to translate those sources into the vernacular of modern Judaism so they can be inspirational voices for Jewish commitment.
I think that the MAD program here at the American Jewish University has reinvigorated my Judaism. And in your collaborative discussions and in the lesson plans that they require you to do, they ask you to implement a perspective, a lens, and usually it's a Jewish one.
One of our goals here at American Jewish University is to ensure that our institution is an ingredient in the Jewish lives of virtually everybody in the Los Angeles Jewish community. On our Brandeis campus, we understand that Jewish education is not something that only happens in a classroom. It happens in Jewish camps. It happens in Jewish youth groups.
Everyone is having fun by being Jewish. And when you're a camper, it's really, you soak it up like a sponge.
BCI is a really special program for young Jewish adults. This is a place that they can come to really explore their own Judaism in their lives, and in a very creative way.
We Jews like to think of ourselves as the people of the book. Well, maybe in the year 2011 we have to start thinking of ourselves as people of the e-book. But either way you look at it, Jewish literature, the written word, is always going to be a source of inspiration for Jewish people. So what could be more important than having a library, a state-of-the-art library here at American Jewish University that will also serve as the Jewish Community Library of Los Angeles? What really makes me proud are the people who are associated with this institution, starting with the students who are here even now, our alumni and all the wonderful and important things they do in the Jewish community and beyond, the kinds of remarkable staff and faculty that we have here, the dedication that they have to the university. It's not just a job for them, it's a mission in life to help build the institution.
I think that the teachers at AJU have a very close relationship with the students.
Ethics fuses the humanity of science together with the reality of science.
They never let me escape from the connection between the Torah that I was learning and the care that I needed to show in the world.
The best part of my education probably was the really small classroom environments where you really developed a personal relationship with the professors and the other students.
They cared, they were knowledgeable, they were the best people in their field for what they were teaching us. So for us in the MBA program at AJU, our professors gave us everything we needed to then go out into the field and be the best that we could be.
It's a very nurturing environment, that's a very rigorous program, and that you will be well prepared to enter into whatever your profession of choice is.
And of course, the people who support the institution, the friends that I've made over the many years, now more than 30 years at the institution, all of these, having these people involved and keeping them involved, for me are one of the proudest achievements.
I love the program at AJU because it's built for my life.
If you want to become the person you were meant to be, this is the place.
I just love it.